brutal. Absolutely, it's getting chaos. It was chaotic. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. My name is Tom James Clark and this is yet another Strictly Come Dancing debrief. We are in week 10. It's been a cold week in the UK. It's been very, very cold. Some snow. It didn't really stick here in Manchester, which was quite sad. But yes, it has been a fantastic week, but a cold week. But yeah, it's Saturday night and I've just watched the show. Obviously last week I predicted in Blackpool that Wyn and Pete would be in the dance-off. Obviously, it was Wyn and Montel. Montel should not have been there yet again. But obviously, Wyn went home, which, not going to lie, was quite happy about. So that's what happened last week in Strictly in Blackpool. Amazing. I can't believe it's week 10 now. It's crazy. But it is time to debrief. Ladies, welcome back to Strictly Debrief. It is week 10 of the show. 7 couples left in the competition. Literally not many at all now. It's coming down, isn't it, towards the end. It's only a couple of weeks to the final now, about 3 weeks away until the final. Okie dokies, the show kick started. The judges did a lovely dance, which I loved. Loved Motzi's outfit. The shoulder pads were iconic. And I loved Tess's red suit with like a little pink bit at the front. Phenomenal. Claudia in black, everyone else in black. Stunning. Amazing night. We kick-started with Pete and Yadita. They did a tango to a song called Easy Leather. Easy, yep, leather. Blah, 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 blah. They got 29 from the judges. I agreed with Motzi. I gave it a 7. I thought Shelley and Anton were a little bit too much an 8. It was a cool dance. It was a smart dance. Not bad. And I said, quite all right. I did like that. And I do like Pete and Yadita. And I did quite like that tango, to be honest. The music didn't quite fit. But no, it was a good tango from Pete and Yadita. Next up is Sarah and Vito. They did a rumba to a song called Chain. 2 10s from the judges. I also agreed with the 10s. I thought it was wow. I thought it was great. Just great. Very thought of like choreo. The choreo is amazing. Can we talk about that choreo? It was phenomenal. It was passion. It was hot, hot, hot. It was very good. Great attack. Very technical dance, I would say. And yeah, just an excellent dance from Sarah and Vito. I love those guys. And yeah, just fantastic. Next up was JB and Lauren. They did a Charleston. They got 39 from the judges, almost the perfect score, 10 from me. It was wow. Just how lovely was that dance? The synchronizedness of it. Those lifts were fantastic. The swivel. I wish I could swivel like that. I just can't. It was just great. It was a phenomenal dance. Just phenomenal. And it was proper Charleston, wasn't it? I just feel like it was proper Charleston, like the costumes, the proper shoes. It was just all very traditional for me. And it was fabulous. So well done, JB and Lauren. Next up, 4th couple was Jamie and Michelle. They did a foxtrot to Stand By Me. They got 32 from the judges. I agreed with the 8s. Loved Jamie. They were a little bit harsh on him though, not gonna lie. I thought every week they are a little bit harsh. It was smooth, it was very smart, it was traditional. They're such a great pair. I really love those two. Such a good partnership. Lovely song, very old school vibes to the dance. And yeah, do you know what? Jamie and Michelle, fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Next up is Chris and Diane. They did a Paso Doble. They got 33 from the judges. Again, a little bit harsh from Shelley and Motzi. I can't lie, and I love Motzi. And it feels very hard to say that, but was a little bit harsh. I gave it a 9. Can we just start off by saying Diane's parents were there in the audience, which was just lovely. They haven't been to Strictly in 7 years, they said. It was so lovely. So Diane, if you happen to be watching this series, I don't know if you have been, but lots of love to you, and I hope your parents are having a lovely time in the UK. So lovely to see them, and then they got to like introduce her dance, which was really cute. And her dad was crying his eyes out. Anyway, Chris and Diane, it was so traditional. It was ace. It was just wow. He's just amazing. Like, I will not hear a negative word about that man because he is so good. It was so, so good. Just great, just absolutely lovely. And yeah, Diane, big up. Can I just say, Shirley gets a lot of hate, and sometimes I get really annoyed with Shirley, but can I just say, every single week she has bigged up Diane. She's made the point that Diane is just amazing because she is. And then she's also bigged up Chris each week. She said, look, this is what he's done. So big up Shirley for that because she always has their back. So lots of love to Shirley. But yeah, Chris and Diane, lovely. A fantastic dance. I really, really enjoyed it. Okay, next up, another couple of faves. Montel and Jojo, they did the quick step to Get Happy. Come on, I get happy. 2 10s on the judges. I gave it a 10 as the 5th judge. It was oh so lovely. It was wow. They are such a good partnership. That dance was bouncy. It was full of energy. It was so synchronized. It was just fabulous. The only word I can describe that dance is joyous. It was joy, pure joy. So happy. Winners, absolute winners. Do you know what? That was just lovely. Just such a lovely dance. I loved it, and I love Montel, and I love Jojo, and they do not deserve to be in a dance-off again. So that is all that is left to say before I move on to Tasha and Aliash, the final dance of the night. Well, not the final. There was a samba-thon coming up. They did an American Smooth, Just Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. They got the first 40 of the series. Craig finally brought out his 10 paddle. Finally did it. I didn't know if it was coming or not because in his comment he made a little quick comment about her right finger and then went fabulous. So I didn't know if it was going to happen or not, but we have been saying for weeks. It's week 10 and he hasn't got his 10 paddle out. That is crazy. In series gone by, he definitely has by now. But yeah, finally Craig brought the 10 out and it was a pure 40. Perfect score. It was a lovely song, lovely dance, cool lifts. Obviously a little less traditional than the other dances of the night. It's been very traditional this week, but it was smooth, it was elegant, it was a magical dance. The lifts were beautiful and they were just beautiful dancing. And I loved how it was dedicated to Aliash and Jeanette's daughter Lyra. So gorgeous. A lovely, lovely dance. And there we have it. However, this week we had the return of the dance-a-thon. I remember watching the dance-a-thon a long, long time ago. And I remember the last one, it was so chaotic. And Shirley and the rest of the judges totally messed it up. So this year was different. They obviously, each year they do it, they have a different dance. Like this year they had a samba. But what was different was they eliminated people from the dance-off mid-dance. Brutal. Absolutely. It's giving torture to those poor people that have to walk off the dance floor. It's giving chaos. It was chaotic. It was good though. I really, really enjoyed it. I do think it was weird though that they eliminated people because they didn't do that last time. They definitely didn't. So it started with all 7 on the dance floor, dance to the samba, sort of going round. They first eliminated Chris, so Chris was in 7th with 1 point. Brutal because he can't see and he's on the dance floor full of loads of other people. Next in the 6th was Jamie, he got 2 points. Then it was Pete in 5th, he got 3 points. Then, brutal, they got rid of Sarah in 4th with 4 points. Then Montel came 3rd, which she was giving it some, her and Jojo. She got 5 points. And then in 2nd was Tasha with 6. And 1st was JB and Lauren with 7 points. And they smashed it. JB was so good. So yeah, there is the Samba-thon. It obviously changed the leaderboard a little bit. So let's look at the first leaderboard. So the first leaderboard saw Tasha and Aliash at the front with 40. Then obviously JB with 39, Montel with 37, Sarah 36. Then you had Chris with 33, Jamie with 32, and then Pete with 29. And then we had the Samba-thon, which changed it up a tiny little bit. Not a lot, obviously. It saw JB go up to the top with Tasha. They got the same score based on their scores. So JB got 1 more than Tasha in the Samba-thon, so it leveled it out. And yeah, sort of the same, like Jamie, Chris, and Pete at the bottom. So yeah, interesting, but I really liked it. It changed the leaderboard a little bit. So obviously, going to my votes, I voted for Montel, Sarah, and Chris. Not a surprise. I was very close to voting for JB though because he was so good tonight. but I think he'll be absolutely fine. And then finally, we've got to talk about the dance-off. I think in the dance-off, first person that'll be there is Pete. I think he is getting the votes, but I think now there's only 7 people left, and he's towards really at the bottom of the leaderboard. I think he will end up in the dance-off. He's had a good run. And then I think he's going to be against Jamie. So I think it's going to be Pete versus Jamie. And if that happens, yes, it will be close. But I think Pete will go. That was a very quick Strictly Debrief. A bit long, but I was talking quick. Because I'm going to go watch I'm a Celeb, which is back, which I'm loving. And I forget it's always on a Saturday night. I must have forgot about that. But yeah, it's on a Saturday night, which unlike other reality TVs that miss a Saturday. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. I'm behind on the replying to comments. I'm so sorry. It's been a busy time. This is my lovely new jumper. Bought a couple of weeks ago. People at work loved this week. I've been called the king of jumpers at my workplace this week. So that was very cute. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week for the quarter-final, which is musicals week. And yes, I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.